Okay, today we're going to be doing determining empirical formulas, and this is from Instructional Fair Reproducibles. A lot of teachers have this worksheet. So number one is if you have a compound that is 75% carbon and 25% hydrogen, how do you go and determine the empirical formula, the lowest ratio formula? So the first thing you do is you assume that you have 100 grams of the compound. So we're going to say that we have 75 grams of carbon and 25 grams of hydrogen. Okay? So the first step, we have to convert them into moles. Okay, so can somebody tell me what the mass of carbon is? Yes?
12.
12. We're just going to use whole numbers just to keep things easy. So we're going to say carbon is 12 grams. So we're going to divide by that mass. How about the mass of hydrogen? Yeah.
1.
Okay. Okay, so now we need 75 divided by 12. Go ahead.
6.25.
6.25. All right, now we have to put this into a ratio. It might be obvious to some people what ratio this is, but if not, so we're going to divide each by the lowest number to put it into a ratio. Okay, so that means we're going to have 6.25 divided by 6.25 because that's the lower of the two numbers, and 25 divided by 6.25. Okay, that means we have 1 carbon, and then how many hydrogens? Yes?
4.
Okay, and then we're going to end up with 4 hydrogens. So now, what is the chemical formula going to be? Should I call on Caitlin? CH4.
CH4.
Thank you. Okay, excellent. Okay, so we'll try another problem in a minute. Okay. All right, are you guys ready for problem number 2?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, problem number 2. Make sure your periodic table's ready. We have 52.7% potassium, 47.3% chlorine. Same thing, you assume you have 100 grams. Okay, so mass of potassium. Okay. 39, very
39.
good. Okay. How about the mass of chlorine?
35.
Yep. Okay, Sean, can you get these two answers?
Yep. So 52.7 divided by 39.
Yep.
1.35.
Okay.
And then 47.3 divided by 35. 1.35.
Okay. So then, if you don't see that that's a 1-to-1 ratio, we can divide them both. You don't have a lowest number, they're both the lowest number. So that's going to give you a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 potassium to 1 chlorine. Did anyone want to give me the chemical formula for that? KCl. Okay. And then we should do one more just to make sure you guys are all set. Okay. So we'll do problem number 3. Okay, this one has 22.1% aluminum, Hopefully you guys are finding these masses already. 25.4% phosphorus, 52.5% oxygen. Okay, so again, we're going to divide by the mass to put them into moles. Okay, mass of aluminum.
26.9.
So 26.9, let's just say 27.
Potassium is 39.
Be careful, this isn't potassium, this is phosphorus now. So what's that one?
So 30.
30 point, it should round up to 31. And then what's the mass of oxygen?
15.99.
So it rounds to
16.
16. Okay, go ahead.
The first one's 0.81.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, 25.4 divided by 31 equals 0.81 again.
Mm-hmm.
And then 52.5 divided by 16, 3.28.
Okay. So then what are we going to divide all of these by? What's the lowest of the three numbers?
0.81.
Okay, so obviously these two are going to end up being 1. Okay, how about that one?
4.04.
Yep, so that is about 4. So that means we have 1 aluminum, 1 phosphorus, 4 oxygens. Okay, and what is the chemical formula?
AlP04.
Okay. All right, good. So there's 3 good examples for you. Okay, we're done.